Hey, welcome back everybody. Butters323 with some Splinterlands content for you here. We're approaching the end of season with a little bit more than maybe 2 hours left for end of season, and I wanted to share with you some tips on how I maximize my value and earnings at this time. So one of the things that I like to do is I start looking out on peak monsters for people that are willing to pay more than usual at about 51 hours to season end. So if you hang out in the rental market, you'll start to see prices climb. And the reason that 51 hours is important, or around this mark, or at least before 48 hours, you want to give yourself a little bit of time window, is because we're actually shooting to rent these cards out 3 times before season end. So if we get somewhere before 51 hours, around 51 hours, that's going to actually allow us to cancel and rent once more at around maybe the 26-hour mark, where we'll then cancel once more and rent a third time when we have maybe 2 hours left before end of season. So, especially on these last second and third rentals, you're probably going to be earning maybe 60, 50 to 55 CP per DC if you're paying attention to the active bid rentals on CP. So that's one tip. Secondly, it's like, well, what about my chests, right? I've been grinding for how many seasons, right? And I don't want to end up in bronze 2, collect 7 chests, and then go back down to bronze 3. So, well, we're going to qualify for diamond 2. I need to put a little bit more power in here. We'll do that from the backup later. But I want to be able to secure the 50 chests for diamond 2 that I've grinded all season for. So to balance that out, what we've actually done is we've rented power in here. So I've got 315,000 coming in at 14.99, so significantly less than the 38, 36 that we're renting out. So we're gonna be able to get our rewards with this rental here. What's important to be mindful about this is, like, how did I get this rental if I'm renting out 52 CP per DC? Well, right within the 24-hour mark, once 24 hours has passed and you're at 23 hours, 59 minutes, the very least, you want to start looking for great CP deals and just go in there right away and secure what you need, or you can do the auto bid system as well. Keep in mind that if you use the auto bid system, make sure that it's within the 24-hour window as well, but these are 48-hour rentals, so you're going to want to go in and cancel. Otherwise, you're going to have people like me that are going to be earning extra money on you. So I'll show you some examples here. So Dadsa 44, all these ones with the blue checks here, the blue fill-ins, you're going to see that these people all have rentals that are going to extend past the season end. So they're going to pay over, they're going to be paying 50 plus CP per DEC per card, right? 10 times the value of what they probably could be paying, once season ends. You could probably get 600 CP per DEC once season ends, but right now, they're paying maybe 10 times the value, and some of these people are gonna fail to cancel. You'll notice down here, these people did cancel, right? Like this one's canceling, but they're gonna fall within the season end, so they're gonna be able to collect the rewards. And then these people, they only rented for 24 hours, so they snag these rentals manually, or they're already in for their 48 hours. So, make sure you get in and you cancel these auto CP bids, because I'm not going to cancel them. I'm going to let you pay this. And, it's definitely some lost opportunity there. Some more to share. What I like to do is that you'll see on this page here, this is the power that I still hold. These cards are basically unrentable. Anything under 50 power is kind of hard to rent, in my opinion. A lot of the auto bid requests for CP are going to be maybe 50, 90, 95 plus CP per card. So you might have a little bit of a hard time renting out some of these low CP cards. So I'll usually hold these from my personal collection to get my end of season rewards, and then rent up the rest, right? So yeah, let's see if we have any more tips for you here. Also, some considerations. I think that the second day of the new season, there's potential for really big earnings. The way I understand it, the DEC pool is kind of reset. There's a lot of rented cards out, so the earnings are quite substantial. So, you might want to pull your new cards back in after the end of season. Me personally, I like to just let people hold on to these ones that they're going to fail to cancel. And I'll just take this extra DEC and I'll rent around it for cheaper cards that are going to be available at much better rates than these. And I'll fill in I can rent the exact same cards for maybe, a fourth, a fifth of the value. So, I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll leave my cards out on the market for as long as people are willing to pay these prices. You'll see a dramatic shift once the season is reset in pricing. And lastly, these strategies are great, but if you're not mindful of these time windows that I've shared with you, 51 hours, 26 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour before season end, and then renting your power in within 24 hours or less of season end, you're gonna maybe end up in a situation where you're losing DEC rather than winning. So keep that in mind. Be mindful of your time windows. Try to get all 3 rentals in within that 51-hour window, and don't rent yours until there's less than 24 hours left. I'm happy to answer any questions. Feel free to message me below. Thanks for supporting the content. I hope you enjoy it, and leave your thoughts below. I appreciate it. Have a good day.